welcome to my channel. I'm Elma. Thank you so much for joining me for another video. So ever since I decided to go on this sort of like no buy rule where I am no more following trend mood and I'm no more that into buying every new thing that comes out, I've been like rediscovering all the makeup I have, and one of the things is I have a whole bunch of single shadows, and these are mostly Makeup Geek and MAC, and I was like, let me just open this and see what catches my eye. And honestly, Coppering, Bitten, like all these colors were just like screaming my name. So this is what happened. I also show you the whole full face, how I achieved this. And fun fact, the foundation I'm using is from Bourjois, and it's the Healthy Mix Serum Gel Foundation, 16-hour wear, da-da-da-da-da. And what's really interesting about this foundation is when I started wearing makeup when I was 18, I was in boarding school and I didn't know jack shit about makeup. This was the foundation I used to wear, and I don't even think I had the right color at the time, but I think I was fairly okay matched with this. It's a bit darker than this. Is more of like maybe my summer color, but your range is like so bad. Like one thing I hate about Bourjois is your range, like it's up there with Tarte. Let me just put it like that. But this foundation is actually a really good foundation, and I felt so nostalgic, and I got this like a couple of months back. I was like, oh, let me try it out, and I actually like removed the thingy on camera, like I hadn't used it at all. And honestly, I understand why I really like this foundation, even though thinking back my application must have been so bad. But yeah, so that's what I actually have on my face, and I'm feeling radiant and pretty and all that. And so yeah, that is that's basically what I did today. And I do hope you like it, and if you do, please don't forget to give me a little thumbs up. If you have any suggestions of you know, makeup looks you'd like me to do, please comment them below. And also, if you haven't done it already, click on that little subscribe button so you can join the family. You should totally check me out on social media. I'll be putting a couple of links over here. You get the point. Let's get into this tutorial. Enjoy. Bye!
Okay, so as per usual, we're gonna go in with some primer, and here I'm using the Pro Longwear Paint Pot in Soft Ochre and applying that all over my lid. What I like about this paint pot is that it's really light in color, so all the colors that I'm gonna be putting in afterwards are, you know, gonna pop. So as per usual, applying some loose translucent powder to set all that. Now we're gonna go in with the color Saddle, and we're gonna apply that with a nice fluffy brush in the crease, and that's gonna serve as our transition color. When going in with, like, you know, bright colors, you want to have a sort of like nude brown, something like that in the crease to help blend all that, and it actually pulls everything in together, and it's not so, it's more wearable, so to speak. So now we're going in with the colors, and I'm gonna go in with Deep Damson first, and again I'm gonna apply that in the crease exactly where I put that brown, and that is just gonna deepen the area. As you can see, it's blending in really nicely. Now we're gonna apply Coppering to the mobile lid. Right now we're not putting any Fix Plus or anything like that, we're just setting it so we can map out the area where, you know, it's gonna be, and, you know, kind of see where all the other colors are gonna, you know, lay settled. I don't know. Usually the darker colors are put on the outer corner, but this time I'm switching things up a little bit and actually applying it in the inner corner, and I thought it was like a really nice look. So basically what you're seeing is me just going as I go. I just knew the colors I wanted to use and I just went for it. I think that's one of the best ways to play with your makeup, is just try things out, see how it goes, and, you know, work your way from there. Now I'm deepening the crease even more, because there's nothing as satisfying as a deepened crease. So that's what I'm doing, again with a clean fluffy brush and blending. I know I say this every video, but guys, blend, blend, blend. That is the best way to achieve the best look possible. Like, when you don't blend and it kind of looks messy at the start, you don't really know where you're going, but trust and believe, blending just makes everything better. Now I'm adding some tattoo liner, and you're just gonna see my face, just the look of satisfaction of a really nicely drawn wing. There you go. Ooh, yes. Now I'm going to be prepping my lashes for falsies, and I'm going in with a Chubby Lash by CLINIQUE. To be honest, I don't even know how I feel about this mascara, but we're just going to move on and go into the face because as per usual, I'm all over the place. For primer, I'm using the Unicorn Essence by FARSÁLI, and okay, you know what? I don't actually know how I truly feel about this product, but I know I love their Rose Gold Elixir, that's for sure, but this one I'm still like, not so sure. So now I'm going in with the Healthy Mix by Bourjois, and from the look of my face, clearly I am not sure about the move I'm about to pull, but you know what? You just gotta try and see where it takes you. For my under eyes concealer, I'm using the Smashbox one. And again, this is one of those that I'm not sure about it, but I want to try a new technique and see how it works with that, because I feel like the way I'm applying it is like I'm not getting the most out of it. I don't know if it makes sense. But anyways, that's what I applied in the high points of my face just to brighten everything, even though it's not as bright as it could be, right? I'm gonna set all that with my Kat Von D setting powder, and you know, ever since I got this, I didn't really go for my Laura Mercier one just because of how amazing this powder is. So if you don't want to follow the whole Laura Mercier trend, try the Kat Von D. It's really good, you're not gonna regret it. So now for my under eye, I'm just basically gonna do, you know, duplicate what I did on the top, on the bottom. And I do want to say, with age, I feel like my fine lines are appearing more and more, so be extra gentle on your bottom lash line. Okay? So this brush I'm using to smoke out my lower lash line is my favorite one, and it's the Sephora Pro Cream Shadow Brush in number 28. I will have, you know, favorites brushes video coming out soon. I don't know when exactly, but trust and believe pretty soon. Then I went in with this Purple Velvet Jumbo pencil by NYX, and I think this is really what ties the whole look together and makes the brown of my eyes pop. I'm gonna contour, and I really love this matchstick. It's the perfect color. It's not too like orangey and it's not too cool. It's like the right perfect balance for contouring, and I'm using my Real Techniques brush to blend all that. One thing I love about this contour stick is that it just blends into your skin like no man's business, y'all. And this is how you finesse your way into really high cheekbones, and your face just looks super angular just by applying, you know, loose setting powder to just demarcate the whole thing. Is demarcate a word? I don't know. But then I'm going in with this powder to brush everything off, and I love this powder because it just adds light back into the face. I don't know if you can tell, but I can. Okay, so we all know how we feel about Tarte, but I gotta give it to them. The Amazonian Clay blushes are so good and super duper pigmented, and I kind of went crazy, so I had to mute it out with my powder brush, and it looked fine. Then I went in with my ABH highlighters in Dripping in Gold and Bubbly. I mixed those two and applied them to the high points of my face, including the bridge of my nose, the top of my Cupid's bow, and my chin, and a little bit on my forehead. And why I say it's the base is because I'm going to go in with a little bit more highlighter that's a different color, and that's just going to tie everything in together. I remember the days I used to admire YouTubers who would just put on their falsies just like that, and now I'm one of those, and I'm just like, whew, Elma, you've come a long way. But these lashes by Lily Lashes in gold are so pretty. You know it by now. I use it like in every single video. Now we're gonna go in with this highlighter I was talking about, and it's the one in Show Gold by MAC. And what I love about this is like it has like multi-dimension, and there are some like purple hues in there, and I'm just gonna apply them on the top of my cheeks, nowhere else. And I feel like they really tie the whole look together because they fall in the same like color range, and so freaking pretty. It's very hard to pull, but I feel like this is the best way to pull this kind of highlighter. And again, I applied it in my inner tear ducts because even though I wanted to go dark in the inner tear ducts, like there's something about adding light in there that just just makes everything pop and brings the look right to your eyes. I don't know if it makes sense, but yeah, that's what I did. And I'm really loving this look because like the brown of my eyes looks so good for once. Moving on to the lips, I'm going in with Nightmoth, and it's this kind of like deep purpley color, and then I'm gonna go in with a pinky nude. Again, I have a whole collar thingy going on and I want everything to match, but I feel like it really matched in a good, non-obvious, matchy way. Fun fact, when I was in year 7, I had a math teacher, I don't remember her name, but when she wore something blue, she always, like everything was blue, like the bag, her earrings, her makeup. If she wore something pink, same thing, yellow, same thing. It was kind of crazy. I don't remember her face, but I clearly remember like her outfit and her choice of clothing. Anyway, then I went a little bit extra and I applied the highlighter in the center of my lips to give it this more plumped effect that's like, ooh, really big lips. And just tapped it, and it just looked good. Then I went in with the Illuminating Setting Spray by Cover FX. Love this setting spray. Hate the little nozzle thing with a passion because it's the second one I get, and the spritching thing like breaks on me. So I had a setting spray from Urban Decay and I just switched it around. So yeah, anyway, there's the look. Look at me looking all pretty and everything. I do hope you recreate this look, and I will see you next time. Bye!